Hello guys, it is Waxlife here today, and today we're going to be talking about what is the most brain dead oath in Deepwoken. Now you can say like there's multiple oaths where you could say, oh, they're brain dead, but then we're going to be finding out what is the number one brain dead oath in Deepwoken. Now let's get started. Now, before we start talking about JETSTRIKER, we will not be talking about Oathless or Linkstrider. I'm not even gonna mention those two. There's literally no point. Like, I'm not gonna talk about Oathless or Linkstrider. So yeah. Now with JETSTRIKER, it isn't really busted, or I want to say it isn't really. It's not busted at all. After that nerf where it got where like you can't keep momentum with while using mantras, and you can only do it with agility mantras. After that nerf, it made it not really that useful, really that brain dead anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't make it really viable, because, you know, the main part of JETSTRIKER was really the run attack. You know what I'm saying? It just made everything it just really set everything up. It just made everything easy for, like, you know, to get damage in, to set up combos, you know. But now that it lost its, like, you know, its base, you know what I'm saying, its main core, it's not really brain dead, you know, it's not really that viable. JETSTRIKER attack is honestly just not it anymore. And that was literally the only thing that was making it brain dead. But I heard it is getting 2 mantras, so probably it might be come back to, you know, brain dead. But yeah, nah, it's not it at all. But I would say probably outside of PvP, you know, like JETSTRIKER is kind of brain dead just because of its, you know, mobility, low key, you know, the climbing, you know what I'm saying, running away. But you know, that kind of could be countered with a lot of things in Deepwoken. So yeah, JETSTRIKER is not really that brain dead. Now for BLINDSEER, I wouldn't say it's brain dead. I would say BLINDSEER is more of a skill oath, you know, like you need some skill to use BLINDSEER, because if you're depending on, you know what I'm saying, something that's easy to use, something that's overpowered, I wouldn't say go for BLINDSEER, you know. BLINDSEER, you need a little bit of skill. Like, for example, Sightless Beam, you're not just gonna, you know what I'm saying, lash out a Sightless Beam out of nowhere. No, you gotta set up a Sightless Beam, you know. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, like set it up, make it, you know what I'm saying, a guaranteed hit, because if you lash out, you know what I'm saying, a Sightless Beam, you could get punished for that, but luckily you can cancel it. So yeah, you gotta set up the Sightless Beam. For Tranquil Circle, if you're not good at parry trading, if you know you can't just win in an M1 fight, then I recommend you to not take BLINDSEER, because BLINDSEER, like what I just said, that takes skill. That takes a lot of skill, you know, especially against really good players, because, you know, you gotta set up, you know, your spine cutters, roll cancels, you can do your little feints, you know what I'm saying? You got parry trade, M1, because that's the only source of damage you're gonna get, you know, it's M1 when you're using Tranquil. And if you know you're not good at all that, you know what I'm saying, BLINDSEER isn't really for you, you know, okay? Because that takes skill. BLINDSEER takes skill. So, you know, I wouldn't say BLINDSEER is a, you know what I'm saying, a brain dead oath. I would just say it's an oath that takes skill, you know what I'm saying? It's not really that easy to use, but it is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But on the PvE end, yes, this is a really good oath. Extremely easy to use and absolutely overpowered in PvE. But, you know, for PvP, not really, you know what I'm saying, brain dead, you know what I'm saying? Takes a little bit more skill. Now for ARCWARDER, it's more on the brain dead side. You know, but like, it's more brain dead than skill, but like, you know what I'm saying, it's neck and neck, you know, but it is more brain dead than skill. But you know, it is balanced. I'll say that it is balanced, but you know, it is more on the brain dead side, you know. It does have extremely good mantras, you know, them 2 mantras, absolutely effortless, you know what I'm saying, like, absolutely takes no effort just to, you know, use them mantras, you know what I'm saying, no setup, no nothing. Just good on its own, just using it out of nowhere like that. I would say probably for the beam, you gotta set up a little bit, but you know, arc wave, you know what I'm saying, you're good on that part, you know what I'm saying, yeah. But you are safe from being block broken. On top of that, you can M1 while dashing. On top of that, your block still works while you're being attacked from behind. On top of that, you can low-key fly. On top of that, enchants don't work on you. On top of that, you get 10% physical. So, you know what I'm saying? What's really, you know what I'm saying? Is that really skill? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's really a silver spoon to you, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you everything you need to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of brain dead to me. You know, but that's you, my boy, if you don't think it's brain dead. But it's kind of brain dead to me. Like, it's an oath. It's damn near handing you a lot of stuff that, you know, that a lot of builds want, but can't really get if they go another oath. But, you know, this ARCWARDER, it's handing you a lot of stuff. It's like a silver spoon, basically, to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's low-key kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, that's kind of tough, you know, how ARCWARDER just hands you, you know, a lot of stuff like that. And you also get some crazy dashes. So yeah, this is more, you know what I'm saying, brain dead, but I wouldn't say it's number one. But it is kind of up there in brain dead. Now with STARKINDRED, man, y'all STARKINDRED users are hanging on by a thread. Like, you need some skill to use some STARKINDRED, you feel me? Like, you gotta have some skill, you know. Celestial Assault is really like just keeping you guys up there, man. Like, we got Sinister Halo, absolutely avoidable, easy to parry. We got Ascension that's absolutely just so easy to just avoid. Like, if you get hit by that, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Like, it's just so. And then all we have, you know, Celestial Assault, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty good, you know, it's really good, a really good monster that STARKINDRED has. And then since, you know, those two monsters are not really that good, we're going to just say the wings, you know what I'm saying, the wings itself is a move, man, but like, wings are pretty easy to use. There's nothing really you can do with wings, you know what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, you know, in the comments, but yeah, there's nothing really you can do with wings, you know what I'm saying. All I'm just saying is this, that's the only thing y'all got is really just Celestial Assault, man. You know what I'm saying, a little bit of health you get from the oath, you know what I'm saying, a little bit, you know what I'm saying, some mantra slots. Other than that, bro, I don't know what you're doing with STARKINDRED, but if you make STARKINDRED good, hey, man, you're the man, man. If you make Ascension good, if you make Sinister Halo good, for me, if you make, you know what I'm saying, if you got some really cool tactics, you know what I'm saying, with STARKINDRED and the wings, hey, man, you're the man, bro. But STARKINDRED, you know what I'm saying, take some skill to use, you know what I'm saying, to win with this, you know. But Celestial Assault is really what's keeping it up there. Now, DAWNWALKER is, you know, it's on the brain dead side, but, you know what I'm saying, it could be put on the skill side as well. But, you know, if you give DAWNWALKER to a player, like a brand new player, you know what I'm saying, they can get used to it easier and get right easily, you know, they can tee up with it. It's not that hard, you know, like we got the Radiant Kick, absolutely, you know what I'm saying, crazy, insane, you know what I'm saying, Radiant Kick is really good. Top of that, we have Blinding Dawn. Blinding Dawn isn't really used no more, it can actually punish you, you know what I'm saying, that isn't really brain dead. But then we got Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn is kind of pretty brain dead, you know, its AoE is pretty fat and it does some crazy damage. So you know what I'm saying, Radiant Dawn is low-key, but it is kind of pretty avoidable, but can be set up to not be avoidable. So you know, so you do gotta watch out for that. But then, you know, on top of that, DAWNWALKER does have, you know, I said, a talent where dealing damage with DAWNWALKER monsters actually makes you immune to, you know, all elemental effects for, you know, a short period of time. So you know, so it makes you immune to fire and burning, chilling, you know, suffocate, you know what I'm saying, just all the elemental effects you get, you know what I'm saying, from these type of attunements. So you know what I'm saying, yeah, that is kind of pretty brain dead, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, that Azura burning, you know what I'm saying, that joint is kind of crazy. Suffocation, that is kind of crazy, but you know what I'm saying, it gets rid of that, which is pretty cool. So you know what I'm saying, that's a big up to, you know, DAWNWALKER, which is pretty brain dead, because, you know, those two are big things, you know, Azura, flames, burning, that plays a big part, because, you know, that joint drains HP. You know, some suffocation is extremely annoying because, you know, it literally stops you from doing mantra and it makes you just, you know what I'm saying, just play out your style. Like, it literally takes you out your style and it makes you have to M1. But, you know, DAWNWALKER does take that away. So, you know, yeah, that's a big W. But I would say, you know, it is a little bit brain dead, but, you know, it's less than, you know, ARCWARDER brain dead. You know what I'm saying? This isn't number one material brain dead. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit, you know. It don't really take that. It don't really take skill though. DAWNWALKER doesn't take skill, but you know, yeah. You can put it in the, you know what I'm saying, tinsy wincy, you know what I'm saying, brain dead. You can put it in that type of category, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit brain dead. Now, SILENTHEART. SILENTHEART is brain dead. SILENTHEART is brain dead. But. It takes skill. You have to know how to use it. You have to know how to use it to be brain dead. That's the only thing, you feel me? Like, it is brain dead. Damage is absolutely insane. PvP, PvE, or PvP. It don't matter, my guy. It don't matter. Literally, it is insane. But you have to know how to use it on the PvP side, on the PvE side. But PvP, you gotta know how to use it. Like, if you tell a new player, a brand new player, to hop on, just to go SILENTHEART, you are insane. You know what I'm saying? It's like asking a blind person to walk you to the store. No, I will not ask you to walk me to the store. It's like asking a blind person, yo, can you drive me to, you know what I'm saying, the basketball court? No, I'm not trying to die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm supposed to be driving them. I'm supposed to be walking them to the store. You know what I'm saying? Like the gentleman I am. You mean, like, this is like, SILENTHEART is the last thing I'd recommend to a new player. Like, you actually need some skill. Like, SILENTHEART comes with some tactics. You feel me? Like, you're not just gonna, you know, just hop in there and just be like a god. No, you're not gonna be no demigod, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna be walking in there blind, not knowing what to do. Especially if you're a brand new player. Like, you gotta do some stuff. You feel me? Like I said, with a Tranquil Circle and a BLINDSEER, there's, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know how to do, you know, your spine cutters, you feel me? You gotta know how to do these roll cancels. You know what I'm saying? There's just a lot of stuff you gotta do, you know, your feints, parry trade. Cause, you know, all you could do is just M1. And, you know, you got your little Manikati, but, you know, you gotta do tactics with Manikati. Cause, you know, Manikati is a very hard thing to land, but, you know, if you have some tactics, it's easy, you know. Same with ankle cutter, you know, ankle cutter isn't really easy to land, you know. You can see that coming a mile away, but, you know, you gotta have some tactics, you know, so to make it, you know, stay landable. So you feel me? But when you have all that down, you're straight. It's literally brain dead. Like, when you have all that down, all that skill, you know, so you've gotten used to SILENTHEART, this joint is absolutely brain dead, and it's amazing to use. So yeah, SILENTHEART is brain dead, but you gotta have some skill. I'm sorry. You gotta have some skill. And you also get a free ghost, and you literally get a free suffocation, which is pretty good and kind of brain dead to me. It's just that the skill is just missing. It's like, you just gotta have the skill. That's all you gotta have, just the skill. But it's pretty brain dead. SILENTHEART is pretty brain dead. I think more than ARCWARDER. Just because of the damage, it's insane when you know how to use it. Now with CONTRACTOR, the only thing brain dead about it is its tediousness to get. Like, dang, man, that's the only thing brain dead about it. Like, extremely brain dead. Like, why is it so tedious for what? Like, that's the only thing brain dead I see about it. Anyway, other than that, I don't really see anything brain dead about it. Like, the mantras are just, you know what I'm saying, they're mediocre, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying, probably below that, for real. Like, I'm not even going to hold. Like, they're really just not really that it. Like, Lord Slice, let's not even speak on that. You feel me? No, actually, Equalizer is low-key tough. But you know what I'm saying, that, you know what I'm saying, the Equalizer Eclipse kick, you know what I'm saying, still till this day, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy, you feel me? So yeah, Equalizer is an amazing counter, you know what I'm saying, it's second right now, you know, predictions number one, but yeah, it's second. It's a very good, you know what I'm saying, counter. But you know, and then Judgment, man, it's just, you can see it coming a mile away. You know, the sounds you can hear before it, like, you just know it's coming, but you can use it in a combo. Yeah, so yeah, that's really good. But yeah, I'll just say CONTRACTOR is just balanced, you know, like, it don't really take skill. It ain't really brain dead. It's just, you know what I'm saying, it's really just balanced. Yeah, like, it's just normal to me, you know what I'm saying, like, it ain't really, you know what I'm saying, hype for real, you know, it ain't really that good. And it's pretty hard to use, so, you know, yeah. Now for VISONSHAPER, absolutely takes no skill at all. You guys heard what I said. Takes no skill at all. Seriously. Facts. Seriously. My boy, my guy, takes no skill, and it works so well, and it's absolutely overpowered. Like, with the mage builds as well, like, Lord have mercy, man, with just, Jesus Christ. Like, just VISONSHAPER is absolute just hell. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the illusionary clones, you feel me? And then, you know, just illusionary realm, you know, just the BS you can do with that. Like, just so much stuff, bro. It's honestly just insane. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just a free warrior's respite with illusionary realm. Like, you feel me? And then you can, you know, with the little monster thing, and then the illusionary clone inside the illusionary realm. And then, you know, illusionary realm, illusionary clones outside of, you feel me, illusionary realm, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then just stacking it with mantras on top of that, for me, especially with flame charm. Like, oh my god, illusionary clones is absolutely just cancerous and just brain dead. Like, it takes no skill. Vision Shaper takes no skill, and it's absolute brain dead. Like, all my homies hate, you know what I'm saying, Vision Shaper, you feel me? Like, Vision Shaper takes no skill, but then works absolutely good. It's absolutely overpowered, and that makes it absolutely just super brain dead, you know? Like, it's super hard to fight, but then super easy to use, but then overpowered. So it's like, you mean, like, it's crazy, you know? Like, and that's why I think it's on the brain dead side completely. So yeah. In conclusion, to sum it all up, Vision Shaper and SILENTHEART are, you know what I'm saying, the most brain dead oaths in Deepwoken, but Vision Shaper is number one. Just because it takes no skill and is overpowered, and SILENTHEART is overpowered, but you have to have some skill, you have to have some tactics, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to use it, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, it's just gonna be trash. So yeah, Vision Shaper is number one brain dead. I'm pretty sure y'all probably already knew this, but yeah, Vision Shaper is number one brain dead. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and have a nice day. I'm out.